Did you know that if you're hurt on the job by someone that is not a co-employee, you may be able to pursue a personal injury claim in addition to a workers' compensation claim? Hi, I'm attorney Gary Martin Hayes. If you're hurt while on the clock and your employer has 3 or more employees, chances are you have a workers' compensation claim. But if the accident and your injuries were caused by someone that is not a co-employee or someone affiliated with your company, you may be able to pursue a case against them for personal injuries. Now, this is known as a third-party claim. These claims can be divided into 4 categories. The first category, work-related auto accidents. And these are huge. People drive for work all the time for many different reasons. You could be a full-time driver who suffers an injury because another driver ran a stoplight, or an office worker hit by a truck while driving to another city for an important business meeting. Since you were driving for work and in the course and scope of your employment, you can file a lawsuit against the driver that caused the crash. Now, the second category of third-party claims, construction accidents. Tradespeople such as electricians or carpenters who work for subcontractors might be working at a construction site. And if a construction worker is injured or killed on the job because of the negligence of a subcontracted worker, this may be grounds for a third-party lawsuit. Now, a third category for third-party claims, these potentially involve a defective product lawsuit. Say a worker is injured by heavy equipment that has a defect, they may be able to take legal action against the designer or the manufacturer of that equipment. The product might have had a design flaw, or it could have been inherently dangerous. The injured employee may also be entitled to receive compensation for pain and suffering and other damages. Finally, third-party claims can arise out of exposure to toxic substances. For example, a worker who is exposed to a toxic substance may experience immediate injury, or their injuries may take years to appear. Latent injuries include cancer and other diseases that may develop over time. No matter how complex the legalities of third-party claims, you deserve justice. For more than 30 years, I've fought for injured workers hurt on the job. In fact, I wrote the #1 best-selling book, The Authority on Workers' Compensation Claims in Georgia. Call me now to get the compensation you deserve. Call 770-934-8000. The call is free. It's completely confidential. There is no obligation. You owe it to yourself, to your family, to find out about your claim. Or go to GaryMartinHayes.com to learn more.